so it's still dark outside, but Hostel La Court opens early, so we're having a 6 o'clock breakfast. Totally Lynn's idea. Not many people here, I think just 2 other people, but it gets us on the road today for a long day. So it's just gone 6:30, just getting light now. We're staying in Comfort Suites, but just down the road from us is Hostel La Court, and they have a really nice restaurant where we ate last night, but they also open for breakfast at 6 and are happy to have walk-ins off the street, so we'll be able to be on the road a bit earlier today, given that we've got a longish day. A bit chilly though, I must admit.
Yes. Hi guys.
Good morning. So it's just gone 10 minutes before 7. We've been up, had breakfast, and we're on the road. So today it's quite chilly actually. It's going to be cold and chilly all day at the top of 16. But that's good for walking.
Yeah.
But I think today's one of those days where it's just good to be on the road early, and because the first 17 kilometres or so is pretty much without services. So we're happy to be on the road. Okay, more later. Good morning again. So it's just gone 20 past 7. We're motoring along. The air is chilly, but once you start walking with the sun on your back, you warm up a little.
Now the sun's out, it's lovely.
Yes. Let that truck go. So we're actually next to a sealed road for a little while, and then eventually that turns into a track, and then away we go all the way to, I can't remember the name of the town. Is it
17 kilometres?
Is it Corada?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, called Corada. Corada, yeah. But really lovely walking weather. Clouds starting to form.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be cloudy today.
Yeah.
And the track we're walking on is pretty zhushy, so it's easy walking. So far so good. Bye.
Bye. Haven't had many flowers today, but just come across this whole field of yellow, white and poppies. So that's good.
Good morning.
Oh, it's freezing.
It's just turned 9 o'clock and there's a very brisk headwind that we're walking into, and it's coming off really cold. So we just stopped at there's like a food truck that's now turned into a really nice setup. We just stopped there for a coffee. But now that we've come back out onto the trail, it is really cold. And we're in the middle of nowhere, so there's no shelter or... So anyway, only 9 more kilometres till this section ends.
Oh, yippee-ki-yay.
Bye. So this is what we're seeing walking into the headwind. Looks pretty overcast in front, but it's not forecast rain. And you can see how wide open everywhere is. No wonder the breeze is going, but walking into a headwind is always a little more difficult.
They're really starting to come out now. Beautiful. Wow guys, we've really scored the flowers on this 17-kilometre stretch this year. We've never seen it like this before. It's great because there's not much to look at on this trail. Hi guys, so I've walked ahead of Michael, so Lynn's helpful tip for today. If you haven't got a Fitbit or GPS or whatever, you're going to think this walk's going on forever. But if you look across there, there's a telecommunication tower and what we think is a cemetery. That's where the town will be. Yeah, so it's really tricky You walk to the end of, which is about parallel with that graveyard, and it drops down really quickly, and that's where the town will be. So that's just a little tip from me. So there you go, there it is, and lo and behold, there's the town. Yay! Love how the wheat looks like water. So cool. Look guys, look where we're walking. It's really, really lovely. The wind is a bit cold, but the sun's come out and it's beautiful.
Hello. So it's 11:30. We've just left Corada. We've just left the end of the 17-kilometre straight bit. The next place we come to should be Terradillos, and then Terradillos where we're staying.
Yeah. So another 10 kilometres from the last stop.
Yeah, so we reckon maybe another hour and a half from here. Something like that, but the wind's eased off.
Yes.
A little bit of sunshine.
Yeah, I hope our videos on the 17 kilometre will come out because there was a really strong headwind.
Yeah.
So apologies if the sound won't be real great.
Yeah. But it's pretty pleasant countryside, and it's been a cool day. So we're just getting along, and we'll report back more from down the road.
Bye.
Somewhere around about here, I think is halfway geographically from Saint Jean-Pierre-de-Port to Santiago. We know the halfway marker at Sahagan from Roncesvalles to Santiago, so that might be the halfway marker, I think. It's got to be near enough. It's just gone 12:15. This is us arriving in Terradillos. There's some threatening clouds around actually at the moment. I don't think it's going to rain, but it's not hard to imagine that it could. So about 12:15, we punted along pretty quickly, I think, since our second breakfast stop. So we're just going to have a cold drink here and maybe a 15-minute break, and then push along to Terradillos where we're staying and have lunch there. So we've left Terradillos, not quite 1 o'clock yet, and Storm has just arrived. I don't think it will be much, but you can't be too sure. So quick pit stop to get the ponchos on, but you can't really do much else because if you let it go and you get a downpour, everything gets wet. Which is a shame because we're not that far from where we're staying, so more later. Okay, it's a little bit more serious. We've now got hail. Yeah, let's hope it goes quickly away. Okay, back again. So that storm with hail looks like it's gone as quickly as it can. So I'm glad we whipped our ponchos on because there was quite a bit of rain there in a short period, but I think we're okay. And we've got to be close to the end. Just another little adventure on the Camino. More later. Okay, so the rain is back. And there's a little house on the prairie, also known as Los Templarios, where we're staying. So we're hoping we can get there without getting too much wetter. Like can happen in 3 minutes. Okay, 1:15. It's only just lightly raining now. I think we're going to get there. Woohoo! How pretty does that look? So it's just gone past 6:30 and this is the outside of Los Templarios. We just went in and had a look at the dining room, but all the tables are full. But Maria and Jesus, who run this place, we kind of know them now, and Maria said to the waiter, you take them in the bar, give them a glass of wine, and you make sure as soon as the table's available, you sit them. So we're getting looked after really well. And also, she's put us in a room which looks like a superior guest room that we've never seen before here. So really get the feel we're getting special treatment. But even if you don't get special treatment, Los Templarios is a really lovely place to stay.
Hi guys.
Good evening. So it's just gone 8 o'clock. We've finished tea. Really cool stay here at Los Templarios.
Yes.
Thoroughly recommend this place.
Yes. Yes.
Friendly people, great food, ultra clean.
Yeah.
Really love it. So we had a pretty good day today, I think.
Yeah.
While we were having tea, it actually rained pretty hard.
Again, yeah.
So it just blew over, rained hard, and now it's cleared.
Yeah.
Again,
Into a
so-
lovely sunny night.
Yeah.
But we had a little bit of excitement with the rain
And the hail.
just down the road a little bit.
There's always something new.
Yes.
Anyway, so tomorrow we're off to Bercianos, about 24k.
Yeah.
We go through Sahagan, which is quite a big town.
Yeah, the halfway point.
Yeah. So lots to see tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we'll see you then.
Good night.